Hello all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to proceed with remaining question and answers related to Agile Coach interview preparation. If you are preparing for this role, then you just go through with my this series where you will get all the question and answers. Definitely, other than that, you are not going to face any question and answer in your interviews for Agile Coach. Okay, so this is Samiksha Desai, your agile coach and mentor who are helping you out to crack this interview. So let's go ahead and see what is the next upcoming question for you. Okay, so question number 31, we are going to discuss today almost 4 to 5 question in this video. Okay, so let's be with me. What steps do you follow to study a problem before making a decision and why? When faced with a problem, I start by clarifying the context and the impact, understanding who is affected and what outcome is at risk. Next, I gather the data, both quantitative metrics reports and the qualitative teams feedback observations, right? Correct. So then I map the issue visually using the techniques like cause and effect diagrams or a value stream mapping, which often reveals underlying the systemic issues. Once I have validated assumptions with the stakeholders, I co-create possible solutions using the collaborative tools like design thinking or lean experiments. Finally, I decide based on the data, flexibility, and the impact, but I keep feedback loops open to adapt if the outcome diverges. This structured, evidence based approach prevents the impulsive decision and build trust with the teams. Okay, getting my answer. Okay, what they have asked, what step do you follow to study a problem? Means this is your approach you are going to present in the situation when problem come arise. Okay, so before making a decision and why. Okay, this is really important question for agile coach interview. Okay, yeah, so just prepare for this answer as per your thinking experience, or you can take this answer as it is. Okay, yeah. So let's see the next question. Tell me about a problem you had to solve in a unique or unusual way. What was the outcome? So they are asking the problem, how you solve it, and what was the outcome. Okay, three questions they are asking here. Okay, so just go ahead with the 3 points and just end up with answer. Okay, a client leadership team resisted agile metrics because they believe data would be misused for the micromanagement. Instead of pushing dashboards, I proposed a metric storytelling workshop. What proposed? Matrix storytelling workshops. So where teams narrated what their numbers meant, focusing on learning rather than the judgment. It transformed how leadership viewed metrics. They began seeing velocity and defect rates as learning tools, not the performance indicators. Okay. Yeah. So within months, data transparency improved and discussion became outcome driven as well. So unique element was reframing data as a conversation starter, not the control mechanism. Okay. Yeah. So the next question, how do you decide what gets top priority while scheduling your time? Your time means what exactly they are asking? Your that shift timing or something. Okay. In your shift or that time which you are providing service to the organization, in that time, how you are scheduling, your managing your the priorities and those things. Okay. Work management, right? So I prioritize using a simple but effective framework, that is impact versus urgency. Tasks that create the highest value for the transformation goals get top priority, even if they are not the loudest. For example, I might delay attending a routine meeting to instead coach a product owner on backlog refinement. That is impact, right? Yeah. So because the latter has a higher multiplier effect, that is impact, right? Effect on delivery outcomes. Correct? Yes. Then the next question: how do you prioritize your projects and tasks while rescheduling your time? I use a portfolio level lens, aligning each project or a coaching initiative with organizations, then OKRs or transformation goals. KPI, you know, right? Like that, OKRs are the organization level goals. Okay, you can go ahead and put it in the search and on the Google, you will get it. Okay, what exactly it is. So if a task directly contributes to business agility, customer value, or team improvements, empowerments, it moves higher up the list. Getting my point, what I want to tell you, right? Because they have asked you to prioritize your project and task about your scheduling. Okay, so I rely on the Kanban boards for visibility, linking down work into the achievable increments. So this allow me to balance tactical coaching with the strategic activities. By reviewing progress weekly and adapting priorities dynamically, I maintain both responsiveness and the focus true to agile principles. Okay? Yeah. Then, next question. Describe a situation when you had to do a number of things at the same time. How do you handle it and what was the result? During a large scale transformation, I was simultaneously coaching three Scrum teams, conducting leadership workshops, and building an agile maturity dashboards as well. So, initially, it was really overwhelming, but I applied time boxing and work in progress limit, dedicating focused slots to each team, delegating dashboard maintenance, and scheduling a coaching retrospectives weekly. Right? Yeah. This structure multitasking helped me stay effective without burning out. So within 2 months, team autonomy improved to the point where I could shift out. Right? Yeah. So we have discussed 5 questions in this video. These are really important and these are related to your time management skill. Okay? Yeah. So just go through it, this video and the answers, and prepare yourself and crack the interview. Best of luck from my end, and we are going to meet in the next video. Thank you and be with me.